We're talking Friday college football. What's going on? Hope you're having a great day. I mean, it's the first big week of college football. We got a big card. We got a ton of lines to go over. I'm gonna hit them all. Try to break them down for you. Let me pause that. Uh, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Say hello. Uh, Try to ask about games. You know that fucking picture, that Michael Jordan picture, is fucking crooked. I got to fix that. Um, but what's up, everybody? We'll let some people get in here, and then we'll get after it. I have two plays tonight that I'm on. I've already sent those out. I'll give you my reasoning and why in just a second. Also, I'll go over some of the other games. Not a huge card tonight, so we'll definitely have time to go over all of these. If you have any interest in looking at any of the other games that I went over, all you have to do is check them out. Also, a little bit of housekeeping here as we start the show. I will be on tomorrow morning as well. I'll be on at 11 o'clock Eastern. We'll go over some Saturday games. So make sure if you're not able to check out tonight, you watch later and join me tomorrow where we'll go over everything. I want to get something out of the way quickly. I am on Stool Scenes this week. If anyone watches Barstool, I am on Stool Scenes. The cat's kind of out of the bag now. My entire conversation, mostly with Dave, is on Stool Scenes. So if you care to check that out, you can. Obviously, some tweets that I sent in the past came back to bite me, which is how life works sometimes. But I got to own up to things, and I did. So before I get out of, before people start reaching out and saying, "Yo, I seen you on Stool Scenes," I know the camera guy was in there the entire time. Stool Scenes is very cool. I love watching what's going on. And again, I want to make this clear. Everybody up there, super nice to me. Said hello. Yeah, I know. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. We'll see what happens. But it was definitely fun. But what happened? I said some things about certain people. Yeah, I had to be accountable, as they say. Let's see what we have. Let's shout out some people in here. Who do we have? Guwap Gucci says Wisconsin in a blowout. Thank me tomorrow. I am on Wisconsin as well for many reasons. One of which is I have no reason to believe that South Florida is going to stop this group on the ground. This is a South Florida team that was not bad. They were horrific against the run last year, giving up almost 250 yards a game. This is a team that just really isn't very good defensively. I think they get overpowered by a big boy group of offensive linemen. And, you know, Jack Cohen, the quarterback for Wisconsin, I think he comes out and plays pretty well tonight. He has Graham Mertz on his heels. He's better than Alex Hornibrook. And I think some of the big boy running backs and receivers bail him out a little bit. I don't care that this game's in Tampa Bay. In fact, I think it benefits Wisconsin. As far as the forecast is concerned tonight, rain, wind are expected. I think all of that benefits Whiskey here. Also keep the fact up that Blake Barnett, I don't think, is a very good quarterback. Blake Barnett's inconsistent. He had 12 touchdowns, 11 interceptions last year. He just wasn't very consistent. This is a team that doesn't have a stud running back like they have had in the past, like a Marlon Mack. I think Wisconsin's just a way better football team than they are. And I think the run game shows out tonight for the Badgers. I agree with you, Guwap Gucci. I think this is a 20-point win for the Badgers. What else do we have here? Michael Coleman, thanks for watching. Miles, thanks for watching. Andrew's on Wisconsin as well. I'll get into Army in just a second. I know a lot of people want my opinion on Army. I guess I am a quasi fan of the cadets a little bit. As I say, I'm a big military guy as far as the military schools. JR Fly, what's up? Andrew Russo, what's up? Chip, Tim, what's going on? BH, Andrew Russo. Who else do we have here? BH, Melissa Glenn. Welcome in. Melissa Glenn, how about that? Little heart next to my name. Well, that's nice. Very cute. So happy to have you back. Thank you, Greg. That's very nice of you. I try to help as much as I can. So thanks for checking out the show. Waiting on Tulsa to jump to 24. Yeah, I went over that game with Joe Duffy, and I agree with you. I think Tulsa's better than people think, but I'll get into that game tomorrow. I told you about stuff in the past, Jeff. Have put your hands up and down if the time's well done. Yeah, you have to. I think we all grow as people. I've said things in the past I'm not proud of, as many people know. I've had arguments with people. I'm genuine. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. But, I think it's all about warming up, growing up a little bit. Not to say that I won't be argumentative in the future, but my hand's up with this one. Dave's been nothing but cool to me, meeting me twice. We've had good conversations, and had to put my hand up on this one. All right, let's go through a couple of the games. Let's go through I thought you got hired. Well, we're still working on some things. I'm sure we'll have something nailed down very soon, so we can stay tuned to that. But yes, the cat is out of the bag now. That's where I was on Wednesday, or it's not Wednesday, Monday. Kieran, Paulina, thanks for checking out the show. Marco, Jim, Caleb, Bellevue, Connor. What's up, Connor? Thanks for checking it out. What channel's the game on? What game are you talking about? Listen, let's go down the card here. Let's go through some of the games here. I want to go through all the games here, not just a few. Tulsa, Michigan State. Again, I think Tulsa's better than people think. I'm not going to tell you that I think they're going to win the American or be some bowl team or a big-time bowl team. But here's the thing about Tulsa. This team improved significantly last year on defense, significantly to the fact that you look at in 2017, as far as the 2018. Last year, they improved their defensive yardage per game given up by over 120 yards a game. They were 8th nationally last year in pass defense. They improved defensively. And I'll tell you another thing, Tulsa offensively, I think it's going to be better. They weren't good last year. They struggled, but it's not like Michigan State's any good offensively either. I know Brian Lewerke's back, and I know they have guys back, but until Michigan State shows me that they can score points, I'm not running to the window to bet them as a over 3 touchdown favorite. You look at Tulsa, they've held their own the last couple of years against some of the big boys. I know they took Texas to the woodshed last year. Is this a play of mine? No. But if you're asking me to give you a pick, gun to my head, I would take the Tulsa Golden Hurricane here in a game that I think they can hang around in. Utah State, Wake. Wake continues to grab a ton of money here. Public likes Wake. I have to ask, though, if you are the public, what is there really to like about Wake to bet them in almost a touchdown favorite? This is a Wake team last year that could not defend you, me, and 9 other people. This team fucking sucked defensively. I know Jamie Newman's back, and Jamie Newman's a good quarterback, whether it's him or whoever the quarterback is, Sam Hartman. They also have a guy in Surratt who can run the football. They lose Greg Dortch, though. And keep in mind, Jordan Love, outside of Tua Tagovailoa and Trevor Lawrence, is the third or fourth best quarterback as far as draft prospects out there. This is a good football player. They have the best player in the field. Utah State is the best player in the field. They also have a much better defense. I think this game turns into probably a bit of a shootout. But if you're giving me 5 points, I don't think Wake Forest is 5 points better than Utah State. Frankly, I think Utah State can surely win this game. I know they got beat up at graduation last year. I'll tell you the reason, though, I'm not going to run and grab a ton on Utah State. It's Gary Anderson at the helm, not Matt Wells. I don't know what this offense is going to look like. This team steamrolled teams last year offensively, and they also were very good defensively. But Gary Anderson's in, not Matt Wells. I want to see how they come out this year before I get involved. I think they are, though, a good team in the Mountain West to contend with Boise and San Diego State. Gun to my head, I'd take Utah State here. Plus the 5. I think they have the best player in the field. And for me, with the better defense, I mean, did anyone watch Wake last year on defense? I mean, it's pretty simple. Purdue and Nevada, before we get to that, though, thanks for watching. I'm the big man on campus. You all know that, though. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Let me know you're out there and say hello. Thanks for checking out the show, JR. Thanks for watching. Goo Up Cash last night with Central Michigan. Yeah, 2-0 last night. on my posted play, Central Michigan and Cincy under. Michigan State's defense is filthy. They are, but so is Tulsa's as well. So I think you're right. I think you're onto something there. Do I like the Commodores plus 22? Chip, do me a favor. Ask me tomorrow. I will go over that. I'm kind of just trying to stick with today's games as opposed to tomorrow's. Tulsa always seems scrappy. Great call. Great point. That's a good word for Tulsa. I bust your balls, but I'm a huge fan. Well, listen, Chip, nothing wrong with busting balls. As long as you don't get and become too much of a prick, it's okay. Look, if you come in and call me a fat piece of shit embarrassment, then, yeah, we're probably going to have a fucking problem. But if you come in, break my balls a little bit, I've seen you before, we've talked, that's okay. I am still tough, I think. All right, let's get into some other games here. I'll get to Oklahoma State. No need to ask about games, guys. I'm getting to all the Friday games. Just wait. Purdue and Nevada. Purdue laying 11, and this is interesting, isn't it? Doesn't this remind everyone a bit of Arizona and Hawaii? Reminds me of Arizona, Hawaii. You got a team at Purdue heading out to the West Coast against a team they rarely play, against an offense that is very good. It doesn't matter if it's Carson Strong, doesn't matter if it's Christian Solano, and it doesn't matter if it's Malik Henry. I'll tell you what, though. Malik Henry is someone I don't want to see in this football game. If we do see Malik Henry, let's hope they're up by 50, because I don't want to see Malik Henry as a starting quarterback for any fucking Division I team. But Purdue, we like what they can do offensively, like Arizona. They have a good quarterback, like Sindelar. They have a big-time player in Rondell Moore, one of the more electrifying players we have in this game we call college football. But they are a defense that I'm not running to the window to think that they can blow out anybody. And this is going to be a shootout. We all know that. I think the only way Nevada doesn't cover here is if Carson Strong is really inept. But I trust Jay Norvell that he's made the right decision at quarterback. Here's the thing at the end of the day we have to remember. Nevada is a terrific rush offense. Toa Tua is a really good football player. He's a big, bruising running back. He's a guy that kind of reminds you a little bit of a Toby Gerhart type of player, bruising kid. He likes to run with a lot of toughness and tenacity. He's going to be an issue for this team. And this is a Purdue team last year that was one of the worst pass defenses in the country. This is a fucking carbon copy of Arizona, Hawaii to me. Do I think Nevada wins? I'm not sure, but I'll gladly take 11 here. I guess the only thing keeping me off of this is the fact that Carson Strong's a freshman quarterback. How does he handle this job? This is a Big Ten opponent. But you look at the kid. I mean, he has been waiting for this moment. He kind of comes in. He kind of inherits a team that, look, Ty Ganji, he'll never get credit because he went to Nevada. I think, to me, Ty Ganji was one of the more sure-handed quarterbacks in the country last year. He just placed the ball perfectly. And it was one of the reasons Nevada was such a good football team last year. I think they lean more on the run, though, in this game. Just hope Strong doesn't make any mistakes like a Dorian Thompson Robinson did last night. I think they hang in this game and cover the number. Let's keep it moving here. We got a couple games to go. What do we have? Melissa Glenn says Nevada all day. I agree. Thanks for watching Viral Video. Malik Henry's trash. Well said. I mean, I can't lie and not agree with that. This is a warm-up game for Purdue. I don't know. I mean, a warm-up game would be, Morehead State or Gardner-Webb. That would be a warm-up game. Going down and taking on Northern Arizona would be a warm-up game. A warm-up game is not Nevada. That is not a good point there by you, J.R. Fly. I have Nevada in a teaser. And yes, Malik is a nightmare. You have Nevada in a teaser. So basically you're getting 17 here. Yeah, I mean, I like them on my own, but, good luck. Going on the road week 1 against a tough non-Power 5. Yes, it's exactly Arizona and Hawaii here. Back on listening. Glad you're back on. Thanks for watching, KD. How was my summer? My summer was long. Feels like it was months ago. I mean, doesn't the fucking national title in basketball seem like 5 years ago? I mean, seriously. I mean, it was so long ago. It's crazy. I feel like the World Cup was last year. It literally feels like that was 10 years ago. Guys, do me a favor. If you're out there, please retweet this show on Twitter. It is a great way to get it out to people that maybe don't know we're on. Look, this is one of the first shows that I've done in months, and we have a nice group of people in here watching. So thanks for checking out the show. Is Malik Henry the guy from Last Chance U? Yes, that is the who we're talking about here. Are we going to see big men with blackjack on Barstool? Sure we will, of course. Blackjack and I have worked together in the past. As far as everything working out, yeah, I mean, don't know why we wouldn't, whether it's NFL or college. I want to quickly, before we move on here, I actually want to shout out someone I met up at Barstool. He was very kind to me. He came over a few different times and wrapped it up with me. And I want to talk quickly about Brandon Walker. And I want to call him out because, when Brandon Walker got hired, a lot of people know this, but when Brandon Walker got hired, he got hired the day after the national title. I actually went up to Barstool the day after he was hired. And it was kind of a whirlwind. He got hired crazy through the MyBookie Periscope, and it was funny. And he got hired the day before, basically, I went up to Barstool. And, I think a lot of people didn't know what to expect from Brandon Walker, but I got to tell you, he has been really entertaining. I think he's genuine. And I think what makes Brandon Walker successful is he's been through shit. He's seen it. He's struggled. He's not had anyone watch him. He's had, things, people say no to him. And I think when you're in business or you're trying to get into this business, the flavor of the week is not the good thing to be. I've failed a ton. I've had so many people tell me, no, we can't have you on anymore. We can't do work with you. We want something else. I did shows that nobody watched. But I think Brandon Walker's made it. And he has been terrific. I wish him nothing but the best. And I hope I can work with him up there. And when I was up there, he came up and said hello to me. He was terrific. I mean, he was super nice. He started talking about college football with me. And I could see why people really enjoy him. He's been kind to me, and he's been a great hire. And good for him. I'm not going to say that we're alike, but I think we are. A lot of the things that I've been through, I think Brandon can understand. And doing the shows that people aren't watching or whatever. So, by the way, the Rice game has started. Army Rice, which I kind of forgot that game was on at 6. But looks like Rice has missed a field goal. We got 1 or 2 more games. Let's bang them out here. Colorado State, Colorado. I don't have much in this game. I think this Colorado State Ram team is getting a little disrespected here. Listen, the thing about Colorado State that I'm looking at here and I'm wondering is, are they this much better than State? I mean, this is an in-state matchup. I generally like to take the dog in this kind of game. And look, I love Laviska Shenault. I think you can make the case he's the best receiver in the country. But Colorado State is a new coach, Mel Tucker. He's had to basically inherit a team that had a 7-game losing streak to end the season, and a quarterback that has been one of the more disappointing quarterbacks in the country to me. I'm not interested in Steven Montez, really never have been. I think he's a throwback to Sifo Lufau, the guy that was there before him. I think he's a tough kid, and I give him respect for the beating up that he takes, but I don't know that he's a great quarterback. I just don't. But I also don't really trust Colorado State's defense. So I'm kind of off this one. But, I'll be interested to see what Colorado State comes out with this year. Their coach last year had some health problems. They had to kind of get through that, and Colin Hill was in and out of the lineup. They're inexperienced in certain positions. I'm not on this game. I'll be interested to see what Colorado State looks like here, and is this team different than Colorado and what they showed last year towards the end of the season? They were hard to watch at times. Well, both these teams, frankly, were hard to watch last year. One more game here. We got Oklahoma State and Oregon State. I'm on the over in this game. I got 71.5. It's up to 73. Look, this is pretty simple to me. You have two top 10 pace teams last year. Both these teams ran almost 80 plays a game. I have no reason to think that that's going to change here. You look at Oklahoma State, quarterback, whether it's Spencer Sanders or Drew Brown, this offense is going to move. They'll push 50 in this game. Tylan Wallace is a top 5 receiver in the country, and with the pace that Mike Gundy's group goes with, I don't think they have any issue. And with Chuba Hubbard on the ground, I'd expect them to beat up Oregon State. Oregon State gave up 282 yards a game last year, among the worst in the country. And look, I don't think they've gotten any better. Oregon State, though, I think they could take a step forward offensively this year. I think they're going to lose a lot of games, but I think they take a step forward. You look at Jonathan Smith, their coach. He came in. He's kind of given them some excitement, this offense. He's improved them a little bit. They've looked better. And I think they put up 25 here, 25, 27, maybe 30. I think this is a 45-34 type of game, 45-31, 48-31, something like that. I think this number, as long as it's under 74, 75, I have some interest in this one. I was lucky enough, though, to get 71.5 in this one. So those are the two that I'm on. Hopefully you get involved as well. We can see another nice night here on the gridiron to start the season. Rice is so bad, LOL. Well, they are one of the worst teams in the country. No respect for Rice. They went for it on their own 10-yard line. Yeah, I mean, that's Army. They're going to go for it a lot. I'm from Colorado. Colorado State is not even close in talent. Montez is a bust, but outside talent will bail them out against teams like CSU. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I mean, I think that's a great point, and one of the reasons that I'm not on the game. I think outside of maybe one or two players, I don't know what Colorado State is really excited about there. We'll see. Two bad teams towards the end of last year, and two teams that I'm not really looking to bet on. Do me a favor, guys. Check me out tomorrow. I'll be on at 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll go over as many games as I can on the Saturday card. Again, we won't get to everyone, but we'll try. What do I think of UMass and Rutgers under? Oh, you know what? I forgot that game, didn't I? I missed that one. UMass and Rutgers. Where did I did that game start already? That game must have started already because it's not on my odds board here. But then again, it's not going to be on my odds board because I'm looking at FanDuel. And FanDuel, you can't bet New Jersey teams. Contrary to what people think, I don't think Rutgers should be laying this big number to anybody. But UMass is a bad team. I mean, no one will try to say that it isn't. I think if I had to play it, I'd go over the number. I'm not on the game. But I mean, is UMass 17 points better? Hard to do that. It's not on FanDuel because I'm looking at the New Jersey FanDuel, so they don't list it because if you're in New Jersey, you can't bet on Rutgers. I need Army to hit this parlay, then I'll make some plays tomorrow. You need Army to hit a parlay. What do you have them? I'm hoping you don't have them straight up because that would be wild. They're like 23-point favorites. I'm actually probably going to get on Army live here. We'll see. I want to see what the line is. But, all right, guys, thanks for checking out the show. I'm not going to waver on and just talk. I will, though, quickly, if you have any questions, on anything, I'll take a few questions here. So if you have them, feel free to send them in now. Ask me anything. You want to ask about stool scenes? You want to ask about whatever. Whatever you have. Oh, by the way, go check out my Premier League picks. I'm killing it in Premier League right now. Go check those out. In fact, right now, I'm betting Timu Puki to score a goal tomorrow in Norwich, West Ham. I've been betting that basically every game this season, and it's won every game this season. So make sure you go and bet that. He is on fire. And you can get it at plus 125. How sick is that? How sick is that? Timu Puki is plus 125 to score anytime. He scored a goal in every game this year so far. I mean, am I missing the fucking boat here? Crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to bet Army live here, and I believe they are minus 21. I got to get my let me get my local up here because I feel like I'm going to get a better line there. Fuck me, man. Actually, I tell you what, I'm going to just bet this on FanDuel. Let me get this live game up. We got Army. Hurry the fuck up, FanDuel, you pussy-ass website. Let's go. Man, fuck, man. It takes so long. Ay. It takes so long for FanDuel sometimes. It's like, come on, bro. Like, let's fucking go. Let me just get into my local here because FanDuel's taking 8 hours. You ever wonder why it's so hard to log into shit? I mean, just fucking log in. Why do you gotta fucking screw me up all the time? Fucking go. All right, let's see here. College football. And naturally, I can't do anything in there either. Fuck, man. Army's struggling to move the ball. Must be a sign. I mean, it's early. I'm not on the game, though, so hopefully for your guys' sake. Do I think DeAndre Swift has a Heisman-type year? No, I don't. It'll be good, but he's not going to win the Heisman. Texas LSU week 2. I have no idea. No, I was just on there this week. It's part of a company that I might be joining. Off topic, do you think the Birds land Clowney? Yeah, I would love them to land Clowney. I think they need him. I think that will put them over the top as a Super Bowl winning type team. They need him, and I'm hoping they move him and get him. I will say this, though. I do not want to move Alshon Jeffrey to get him. If you can get him for Aguilar and like a Mailata, yes, I would do the deal. But yeah, I think two of the issues the Eagles have is getting a third pass rusher and their linebackers and just overall injuries, you know. But yeah, I really would love Clowney. I don't think it's going to happen though. What else do we have here? Thank you, D. Curry. Yeah. Appreciate it. Nelson and Big V. Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, I wouldn't hate that. I just don't want to lose Alshon Jeffrey. The thing with Big V, though, is, I mean, he's great depth for them. You know, he could play guard. He could play tackle. So I don't want to, I don't want to lose Big V, but, I'd much rather have Clowney. Thoughts on the Jags this season? I think they're a scary team. I think defensively they're going to be really good. I love the fact that they brought in Nick Foles. I mean, what were they missing? A fucking quarterback. All right, bear with me, guys, 1 sec. I got some food coming, so I have to, these fucking drivers never have any idea where to go. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm on 2 plays tonight. Wisconsin minus 10.5 against South Florida. Even though they're not in South Florida, they play in Tampa, which is in North Florida. And I'm on over 71.5. I got it earlier in Oklahoma State, Oregon State. 2 plays that I made like a month ago. I'm already on for tomorrow. I have Michigan minus 31.5 against Middle Tennessee State. I'm also on East Carolina plus 18 against NC State. I bet those games a while ago. I posted them on Twitter. And I saw people, I saw a guy on fucking Reddit say that I don't trust Big Man because he bet this a month ago. Hey, dickhead, sometimes you got to bet games early so the fucking line doesn't move. I don't give a fuck who NC State's quarterback is. I know who it's going to be. It's called fucking handicapping a game. It's called speculating, fuck boy. That's why I did it. I had a fucking guy say, I don't trust Big Man because he bet the game on August 1st. Hey, fuck boy, you know that's what sharps do? They bet games early. That's what you fucking do in this business. And I knew East Carolina 18 would be the best number I was going to get on that game. It was only going down. And Michigan at 31.5 is the best number. It's called CLV. But you fucking degenerates don't know anything about CLV. We have to learn how to fucking gamble. You shitheads that have been betting for 2 months that don't know shit about sports betting, shut the hell up. That's what you do as a sports bettor. I actually had people say they don't trust me because I bet a game a month ago. Are you fucking nuts? Fuck, man. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, that was actually something that was said. Actually. What else do we have here? A couple other comments. Do I think Bama will cover? I don't know. I mean, who knows? Who knows, right? I think first half's probably the way to go there. Quentin Harris, the quarterback for Duke, is bad. He's a bad quarterback. So Nick Saban might shut him out. What's up, Guan? BH, he likes Michigan. Good. But yeah, I can't actually believe that was said to me or about me. It's called getting the best number. Exactly. Oh, by the way, every game I bet right now, I got the best number in, except maybe 1 or 2. I think the Georgia or the Cincinnati game, I think at one point it was 60. I got 58. Not great, but it didn't get anywhere near 58. So it ended up working out. Thoughts on Wake Forest? Yeah, I mean, review the show. I mean, I went over all the games. I lean Utah State. I think I'm interested in Jordan Love. I want the best player. I want the better defense. But I'm interested to see how they come out with a new coach. This isn't Matt Wells. This is Gary Anderson, who I can't think is as quick and fast, and offense is going to be as quick. But Wake's defense is shocking. So I don't know. I don't know what constitutes them laying this kind of number. So, all right, that's it, guys. Catch me tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. All you have to do is click subscribe. You'll catch me tomorrow. I'm on at 11 a.m. Eastern right here. I'll break all the games down. Make sure you join me. Have a great Friday.